for a plant, and SuperMassive not going to have a great chance of fighting back. They've at least taken down Nukier, but the spike does get planted. Time now, a big constraint on them, and Pora is so low that just one bullet is needed to take him down. 1-0 we go. G2 picking up the pistol.
Trying to push back in.
Oh.
This is starting to get scary. Already 3 kills. This is a successful round, but it comes down to just one. Avova's the only man remaining. They're already on the defuse. He needs to wipe out everybody. He's not going to be able to do it. Brave, the youngster, with 3 kills on the back of the Astra. And there's a round that SuperMassive Blaze never should have won.
They have got the number advantage here for G2 as they push out onto the site. Good dash by Kellogg's. He's already in the tube. And it'll be Coldamenta to take the kill in the corner. Izzy gets caught, detected, and taken down. And, well, Tom, it's not even 4 spies back and forth. It's the eco rounds. Full Sheriff.
This is stupid.
I'm at a loss for words, but I guess this is yin and yang. SuperMassive get their eco, and then G2 just answer back. Thing is, oddly, G2 have ended up in a better spot. They've managed to get the Vandal.
Oh, you said that last round.
And I feel like, once again, they're under threat, especially with Izzy connecting onto Mixwell. The spike is pretty much stuck. What a shot.
This is exactly what Nuki does, and luckily he's got Kellogg's alongside him. This was looking like a done deal, but now a possibility for the remaining couple of players of over. With a little bit of utility remaining to try and slow them down, and with Brave coming in from behind, Nuki should almost definitely be dead. No real chance to survive that angle, and now it's left all onto the Spectre. It seems like there's little to no hope, and actually upgrading slightly at least. It gives him the first duel. Second for us, though, is not going to happen. And SuperMassive Blaze break back again. Slightly better by them of everything we've seen so far, thanks to all the credits they managed to build up previously. And now they're just going to be, well, it seems like they might be trolling here, or like, they're flaming, but no, they want to get the op.
Such a strange start, purely from even the economic side. That
it's going to go straight through. Oh, it's a little bit awkward. Russ already going to be catching out one. Turco has found another as well. We're going to see the Seekers spotting out where Nuki is. I thought for a second he would actually destroy that for the team there, but decided to be a little bit more focused on actually taking on the round again. And awkward spot, and Izzy. Well, you wanted to see that, operator. There it will be. Closing out the round, taking it home.
All the Killjoy utility on the side is used up and taken out of the equation. Pora still with that lockdown to play with, but doesn't look like they're going to use it just yet. Instead, going in with the showstopper in hand, looking for someone in there. A victim is finally found, but it's a good fight being put up by SuperMassive Blaze. They pull back with a couple of kills, and Izzy closes the round. A tight round. G2 have a lot more impact than they should have, considering the fact that this was a weaker buy. They managed to take down 3 players. They managed to get the site and the plant. Go out. This will clear hookah for them alongside a flash, confirming they can push through after the nade. Oh, Kellogg's out on long. He gets traded, though. Here we go. Avova starting to up the pace a little bit. Deep nade goes down. Izzy forced onto the site with 10 HP. Will be sideswiped by Mixwell, and now this gets dangerous. Russ tries to buy a little bit more space, but it won't happen this time around. And Killjoy's ulti being spammed onto doesn't really matter in the end. This is going to be a really tough battle for him. They're coming through the smoke, though, and that gives him the perfect opportunity. Runs out of ammo, tries to upgrade, but not quite in time. Still, that has bought them enough time to get Russ into position. Now tucked in the corner of the site, but Nuki's clearing it and looking for a little bit more. Creeping up towards the spawn wall. This is a tough retake now. SuperMassive Blaze needs someone to find that angle, and Pora is completely undetected. Great shot onto Coldamenta. Mixwell spotted in the corner is taken down quickly, and now it's all onto Nuki. A big clutch needed to keep them alive in this round. 8 seconds remaining. He fakes the plant, and here comes the swing. Perfectly timed to take him down. Another round for SuperMassive Blaze as they pick up a 5th.
Maybe trying to fake them out with his current positioning. In fact, I thought for a second he was going to get both. It looked like he should have done. Izzy waiting to the last possible second to find the kill onto Avova. But
you're not going to be a showstopper in this situation. Good kill. Spike picked up. Spike drop.
Down B.
Quickly as you like. Look at the firing squad.
These rounds are starting to become almost more and more dominant for Supermassive Blaze. Again, like,
I don't know, there's still an updraft to play with, but Kellogg's is deciding instead to go in through spawn. Much more aggressive stance to go in for these fights, and a nice headshot, followed by a second. He's running into heaven, and okay, he won't land that shot. Nuki a little bit too quick in taking the kill, and a nice nade to deal even more damage. This is a fantastic start for G2, but they have to hold on. They might not know about Pora's flank. He's done this so often. But surely they're going to check it, and that they do, with Avova trading out his teammate and Turco falling. This is pretty much done and dusted. Russ is running for the hills to save that Vandal.
3 of the 4 rounds that G2 have won have been with pistols. One of them was the pistol round.
Oh, Nukia, look at him go. Oh, he's full blind and he's still killing people, popping headshots, but it's not enough. It simply is 9-4 down. Get wrecked by the Spectres. See if they can grab an extra kill here. There's Nukia for 1. Okay, well, look, that worked out about as well as it could have. You got yourself the double kill. Lose focus for a second. You give an opportunity, it will be capitalized on. Lots of stars going down. The B site gets overrun. Izzy trying to get up close, but Cold Dementa prevents it. The site still under threat as the wall breaks, but a good shot by Turco. And Russ follows up with more. The Sheriff of
30
Pora
seconds left.
leaves just Kellogg's and Nukia alone. Now, Kellogg's has managed to get very early on in towards Hookah, but they know he's here. And it has to be...
Last player standing.
Well, yeah. With Nukia falling, this is very unfortunate. Because getting out's going to be tough. And that's why. Sprayed down, weapons upgraded. Supermassive Blaze are 11-4 in the lead, Tom. The ability to catch off the last player in, but now the rest of the team scrambles to aid the B site, and it's only Nukia to find it. The Sheriff in hand, he's being sprayed at from every direction, naded, pushed. And himself and Mixwell both find kills. The ultimate pop, but it gets nothing. He's caught in mid-air. Oh, here comes the showstopper, hunting him down inside the Viper's pit. Russ onto Avova, and this surely is 13-4 for Supermassive Blaze. They even have the res, insult to injury for G2, who now have a 2 versus 5. All the efforts put in by Mixwell and the others are gone. And Tom, I'm not feeling too hopeful about this one. Nuki has to push out through a smoke, and just like that, it is close, 13-4. G2 on their own map pick struggle. Yeah. There's only one player watching for it. That alarm bot should give it away. Pora standing still and avoiding it, eventually steps to the side, and a headshot connected leaves Mixwell low. Russ takes advantage of that, and Cold Dementa.
Not really much that they can really go for here. Almost getting some damage done. Actually, Nuki is going to close out that kill.
Yeah, good stuff. Tag onto Russ makes him a little bit squishier for Avova. A little right click could do the trick, but Russ a little bit too quick. Kellogg's in 7 HP, the final player at Sheriff aforementioned, but he goes into the fight with a knife and need to find a way in. And I think it's going to be around some of this Sova utility, the recon in particular. When you've got that Odin in play, it can be so strong. And here it goes.
Kellogg's dashing in. He's made some space. He's become the focus, but even still, the trades are actually coming in thick and fast. Turco ends up with 3 kills on the Spectre. I'm hoping they start to get a few buy rounds on the board as well. If they can do it in this round, all good for them. At least being able to find a kill or 2 here and there. Russ actually goes in for the solo peak, so that's going to be a weapon at least traded over. An angle held by Nuki as well. Needs to try and get something done here if they're going to have any chance, or even bother going for the retake, because
Nuki having a Sheriff in his hands, I mean, why not? Paranoid out. No, they're both swinging. The trade found by Avova, and he almost gets them all. But Turco saves the day at the final hour. It's 4-0. Oh, save the, there we go. Perfect. Gonna go for the lockdown. Recon's coming over. Spam can come through and catch them as they go back on out. Before is pushing right on up into their faces. That's gonna be the lockdown destroyed. And now it's only Cold Dementa. His head taken clean off to give 4 kills for Pora and 5 rounds. This is one of those situations. I think he can make it if he drifts down. Well,
I think he tried a minute ago.
Okay. Hit a couple shots on the Cold Dementa over it anyways.
They've got everything they could desire in terms of weaponry. If they don't win this round, yeah, you might as well just look at it the other way. Mixwell, well, when they need a hero, he's the one to step up, but the trades come back so fast. They've already found 2 kills back. Cold Dementa will give them the advantage once more, but Turco is just turning things on his head again. An afterplant for Supermassive Blaze, and what was looking like the best opportunity so far.
That's going to be very slow to trade back. And indeed, Avova comes around the corner. They're staring right at him. And then they immediately eliminate Kellogg's. 4 kills for Turco.
Was stuck in the back of my mind, almost scarred in there with what he would do to other teams. And oh, that's not. I don't remember this. Cordamenta. Oh, he's going to get himself one at least, a freebie.
It makes
a parting
sense.
gift.
But the first connection isn't quite there on short. They're closing in the distance and looking to take him down. But with the dash online, he's quickly out of there. Not quite finishing off the round, but surely Bora doesn't get away with this one.
Oh, okay. I don't think he has time. So he's just going to try and bait them in and do as much damage as humanly possible. And the second Mixwell realizes...
But now stuck and isolated on the back of the side, even slowed into the corner. And Brave quickly deals with him. The shot to Nukia makes it even more bleak. There is a wall there. Kellogg's can potentially updraft on top of it, but it would give away his position. Might be more worthwhile just sneaking on through. But with so many players up against him, it seems very unlikely. He does avoid the recon. That's all he gets. Just the one. 9-1 as we... Lots of steps being heard on mid. Good position by Mixwell. Nearly whiffs it out there in the end. Great second shot. And now Izzy's trapped in the corner. There it is.
This round was the exception. Now we're seeing the space looking to be taken again. They shut down the initial aggression of Supermassive Blaze. Nuki looks like he's come online for this round as he looks to shut it down. 3 kills as it leaves just one man standing. And Russ is not going to be able to get anything done. It took a long time for G2 to even get anything on the board.
Well, we've got Kellogg's living in an action movie. Cordamenta is being pushed down. Able to find himself one. Kellogg's in with another, and this is looking fantastic. Only Izzy remains. He's still doing damage, though. The final player up close. All he needed was the headshot, but it won't come through this time. G2, 9-4.
This is actually expected. This is really expected by G2. I like it. They got shot darts flying into the spawn just to try and shut some of these players down. Even still, though, Bora's already going to kill off one. Now, they know that if they can force them back into the spike, but instead, it's just going to be farming up for G2. They only lose 1 player, and all in all, that's pretty successful. He's already going to be here. Poor again. He's been the thorn in their side. The one player that they didn't actually pick up from the Heretics roster. It seems to be the one that maybe they're missing. As again, they're just looking to be shut down completely. Thrown through. Turco again coming under pressure. Multiple angles, but he hits the headshot anyway. I don't even see the head of the player, but he still manages to find it every single time. It's 12-5. Clear them out the back of the side. Cordamenta's fighting for it, trying to deny it, and he's doing a decent job of it as well, but the lockdown's still in play. They might actually get detained, and instead Izzy has just gone huge. It's gonna get stuck in the mud. It's left all onto Kellogg's to try and fight this back in the 1v2 for survival, and this time it will not happen.
Not quite the game that we had hoped to get out of this one for G2. But definitely a solid showing for Supermassive Blaze. The Turkish squad